show. Yeah. I am your host, Hollywood Harwell. You just saw me. Bro, Dusty, what it do?
We back.
Double up. Yeah.
Double up, man. With another motherfucking legend.
Legend
out here, bro.
Legend.
Legend.
He said y'all taking too long.
Blow the whistle.
But we don't introduce the legends.
We don't.
So, you could give us your name, your hometown, your zodiac, your favorite sports teams, and if you have an Android or that other phone.
Alright. My name Tywon Bender. Born and raised in Kankakee, Illinois.
Yeah.
My zodiac sign I think is the best, Sagittarius.
Okay. Terrorists.
My favorite sport teams is the Lakers and the Patriots. And don't say because of LeBron. I'm a diehard Lakers fan. Kobe the GOAT. We ain't gonna talk about that. Kobe the GOAT. But and of course I'm team iPhone.
Yeah. 2-0.
I never go back to Android.
Yeah. Never again.
I hate it here.
I ain't gonna lie, I remember Androids, but man, once you go to iPhone,
it's over. Once you go to iPhone, you get a little slow. I don't want to come at y'all though.
And I be trying to talk about my parents sometimes.
I was just on the street.
It's over with.
Remember that?
That's it over with.
I was just on the street.
Get that shit out of here, man.
I'll be back.
Yeah. 2-0.
I'm gonna walk away, but I'll be back. Hey,
let's get it.
So, we have similar questions that we had our last show. Everybody who watched, shout out to my boy, the legend himself.
Yes, sir.
That we're gonna ask you as well, because we wanted them to kind of flow together. We're going on a black man journey. So I do want to ask you. I know that when we talked, you said something that you wanted to bring the focus to was mentorship.
Yes,
sir.
For sure.
Right. So, what would you say is the importance of mentorship and guidance from older generations?
I definitely start by saying, growing up, I was a troubled child, and like right now where I am in life, a lot of people won't be able to see that. They'll look at me like this prized child, got everything good, never got in any trouble, but in fact it was the opposite. Like I stayed getting in fights when I was younger. I had bad ADHD, so I was always having to do something. My mom would tell you, like, I stayed in fights, but through youth sports and some mentors like Theodis Pace.
Shout out to Mr. Pace.
Marcus Struthers. Jesse Gathens. Stevie Hunters. And the list goes on and on. JJ Hollis, like all these people I was fortunate to play for, showed me that it was more to life than that street bullshit.
Right.
And I'm fortunate to have parents like I did, more so my mom, that I grew up in that household with, that held me accountable for everything. So, I was able to get into youth sports, and then those guys I looked up to as role models and father figures for me, and more so, my uncle was my biggest father figure, James Bender, if any of y'all know him. Definitely one of the biggest inspirations, and then Marcus Struthers, to this day I call him one of my founding father figures. So, I speak a little bit more on him later on in the show, but that was my driving passion of what they did for me and where they got me today. And that's my drive to continue to give back to the community, whether it's through youth coaching. One thing a lot of people talk about is money. I don't give a fuck about money. I've volunteered since I've been back from college because I found a greater purpose than everything to be about money. Like I've told people, I work for free because it's about getting the experience. And if I can grab a couple people and move them along, I know they can do the same thing. Right. And I think that's a big issue we see in the community now, is it's all about money versus it truly being about coaching.
But should people get paid though for their time and coaching?
In reality, I do think people should get paid for their time and coaching, because a lot of people have families at the end of the day. But I also think, everything ain't about coaching. There's people that don't come from situations where they got the money to spread out. But if it's truly about giving back to the youth, then if I can get paid, I can get paid. Slide me some. But if I can't, then I'm doing it for my will and won't. And we see that in the community now. Everything is paid. Shit, you can get paid, but I'm going to still be here at the end of the day. So, it ultimately come down to your life situations. I know people have families where they depend on that extra cash to come in. But then, fortunate for me, like I said, I don't make everything about money because I'm going to make do. I do everything because it's what I want to do, and it's my end goal in life is to get to the next stage. So,
you know what, man? I'm one of the people who I don't think everybody's supposed to get paid.
I agree.
Not on a child level. Not in peewees and we talking before high school.
So teachers ain't supposed to get paid?
No, I'm talking coaches.
He's talking about coaching wise. Like,
because every coach ain't teaching me this skill.
Man.
At that level, a lot of them coaches is just hype men. You teaching me what a role model is,
that's needed, right?
Yeah, it's needed.
It is needed, but this is a voluntary situation. Now, if you out here teaching these kids 4 3s, 3 4s, you teach them how to line up in a nickel.
That's where it started.
Bro, but you're not bringing anything to the table other than your personality.
But they still teaching them what you just said they need to teach them.
Bro, but you can do that as an uncle. You can go do that at the church.
People's nieces and nephews.
I mean,
like you just said, this ain't they people.
I understand what you're saying.
That's true to a T, but it's no different than me saying my son. I don't have to get paid to coach my son.
Right.
I do it for the will. I got
and that's what a lot of them are.
But hold on, but it's no different than me saying I got nieces and nephews that come through the same program. You ain't gotta pay me to coach my nieces and nephews. I'm doing it because I want to.
But that's different because they related to you.
It's not different because they related because we ain't gotta be blood for me to have a relationship with you. If you come in front of me and I see something in you, let's say you're a troubled child that's in the streets, you ain't gotta pay me to try to keep you out of the streets and save your life.
But there's gonna be more energy if that troubled child was related to you.
But sometimes that's what it takes.
This is true. This is true.
You gotta put that extra work in.
So I get what you're saying. So on a high school level, because now we dealing with real emotion. We dealing with life is coming up.
Talking about
it's way bigger. It's way bigger than it's way bigger than teaching these kids how to handle football.
The coaches gotta have a damn job at the school. Damn near.
Jesus.
Yeah. So at this point, they deserve some money for sure. They gotta put
not
on
a little
attitude.
league though.
They gotta be
little league. Nah,
and notice I didn't say even a majority. I don't.
They gotta take off work sometimes for games.
I hear you. So don't come.
I mean, most
don't come.
You don't come.
This is why he ain't nobody coach, bro.
No.
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
If you the coach,
bro, we got coaches out here who not doing nothing,
but they still there. Bro.
They turn to him, coach. What we doing next?
Yeah,
but they still there.
Why am I paying you?
Facts.
But they still there.
Why am I paying?
You ain't there.
I ain't the manager. You ain't the assistant manager.
You gotta think though, most sports is non-for-profit, so you can't get paid anyway.
Right.
So you gotta make a choice. Like if you want to get paid, then find a job that gets you paid. But if you gonna be here, then be here for the kids. Don't be here for the show.
This is true.
You got coaches out here who put more how they feel than they are into the actual game.
Man,
coach tell him to line up, and he come to the coach like, man, I don't think you supposed to what?
But they there.
Well, I appreciate you.
They there.
I appreciate you. Hey. When we blow the whistle, make sure they line back up. That's what I got for you. And it's not a shot at anybody. It's just the way it goes. Man, look. I remember in high school, I had a coach. He had diabetes, right? He was supposed to be the lineman coach. He never taught us anything. All the other coaches came and taught us. He was literally the line him up coach.
Line up, right?
And occasionally, his sugar would be too low, and he would just go into repeat mode.
Yeah.
So we lining up. He ain't even told us to swim. We line up and one of us go, all right, everybody swim. That's what we swim, rip. And we practicing swim. Cool. All right, line up. 2 minutes later, he's still going, his sugar too low. Why am I paying him? Bro, you ain't supposed to be here.
Y'all lined up though, right?
We could have lined up without him.
But it's crazy.
He didn't keep us in line. He was don't get me wrong. It was cool to have his personality because he was dope to talk to on the sideline. Yeah. When you had a breather,
but when
you can run over to him and be like, look, did I do this right? And
them dudes be just as important as the coaches.
They cool,
but
they're not as important. No, they cool.
I get it.
They cool. They're important as the coach.
But
bro, I mean, I'm not exaggerating, y'all. You blow the whistle, it's in and out like breathing. Just blow.
But it's always that one dude on the sideline who ain't got nothing to do with the team.
He was like a skinny dude from the water boy. You know, the coach who couldn't speak English.
Man, come on.
I'm not. Shout out to Coach Trudeau.
But it's funny though. It's funny though he said that because my time at Greenville, similar situation. Our defensive line coach was 83 years old. His name, Coach Rich Stewart. No lie.
Shout out to Rich.
He was one of the oldest coaches that went to, if you know anything about Greenville College, now Greenville University, the longest standing coach there. And he's volunteered for 30-some years at Greenville, not paid. He's a farmer. He told us, I don't give a fuck about money. It's because of what I love to do, and it makes an impact down the line on the kids. And that's kind of where my focus came from. Like you said, like everything ain't about money. If you truly love what you're gonna do, then there's a bigger impact to the money. When I'm walking in the grocery store, Coach Bender, what up? Like damn, I had you. You a senior now, man. You remember when we was at practice when you used to make us run, and that shit paid off. Like, and it's them moments where you know you've made a difference. Like I know people say, man, I can't coach kids if I ain't getting paid. That's all understandable. I don't look at you as a bad coach because everybody's life situations are different. Sometimes people do need it because they financial situation. Like you said, you taking time away from your family. I got a family, so I know how it works. Shit, I got a son, girlfriend at home, and I'm away from them a lot. But I know what I gotta do to sacrifice for that.
At the end of the day. So look, McDonald's has taught me a lot. I'm sorry, McDonald's has taught me a lot. If you paying the person who dropping the fries, the same thing you paying the person who's sitting there and got a salt, no salt. That's it. Salt, no salt. That's it.
That's it.
You got a little something.
Yeah.
But now I got somebody making hamburgers, and now they got specific orders that they got to go through, and it's 2 of them, and they taking care of the drive-through, and I'm not paying you the same.
Nah.
I'm not paying the person who mopped the floor. I'm not paying them the same as I'm paying the person who got to stand at the window.
Have a dirty floor?
The second window. Huh?
You ain't gonna have no customers if your floor dirty.
Do you? We ain't even gonna start how they do the floors. That's but it's just the way it goes. So if you, as a coach, if you want to get paid, you better have some type of knowledge behind you.
Facts.
You got to bring something to the table. Even if you're a specialty coach, right, and you was a running back, and you could bring your experience as a running back, I don't have as great as of his experience as a running back, backup fullback on a goal line. Yeah, you know what? I can run straight. Tell me what gap. That's where I'm running. You know what I'm saying? Facts. But when you start saying Ryan juke, I can't teach my man how to juke.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't. Why would you pay me for that?
But it's good to be multi-dimensional because you never know when you got to step in. Like, you know, sometimes you might have a coach that's out and you might got to fill in. So always, you know, YouTube is everything. You can learn a lot.
Well, for real talk.
With that being said, y'all hiring for coaches?
Yeah, we got it, man.
Boy.
Come over to the dark side.
Let's go.
Come over to the dark side.
After I talked all that crazy stuff about Coach Trudeau was our motto. Hit somebody. I don't care what you talking about. I don't care what you doing. Offense, defense, hit somebody.
Hit somebody. That's all I need you to do.
That was the first thing I learned in football. It took me far. Hit somebody.
Hit somebody.
For sure. How important is the community and support networks within the black community to you?
And I'm being honest, I think it's a very unique thing. A lot of people don't fail to realize we all come from a community that has a lot of young black students in it, a lot of young black entrepreneurs, as we can see over social media, and just to have people, I mean, not to sugarcoat it, that's of your culture that can support you and show you, like, this is what we've been through. Like, I talk to people all the time who ain't been successful, and I've talked to people that's been successful. So just piggybacking off of the goods and the bads, and then them trying to give you that spotlight and direction of to follow, you know. Sometimes, a lot of times, the older people might not have the best interest for you, but it's not cool to just throw it away because you can really learn from that. And then, like I said, you got people, I say it all the time, just because I'm not old don't mean I don't have good input. Like, I've been away just like they have. Like, the younger generation has a better grasp on things now. I mean, we're a heavy technology-centric generation now. Like, the younger generation can teach the older generation something. So back then, it might have been more effective if they had technology like we got. Life was through experience. Back then, everything was pen and paper, having to find shit in dictionaries and hard copies, versus now, everything at the click of our finger. I mean, we see this all day long. Like,
bro, what would you do if you walked in a room and they had them old encyclopedias, A through C,
find
D through? You be like,
find it, bro, find it.
Why is that in here? Where's your computer?
like mugs now wouldn't even be able to know how to operate because everything is on iPhone. Everything is technology. Like,
alphabetical order.
And
what?
We see that in the schools, and that goes back to my point of a lot of our young black students need black figures in front of them. What do I mean by that? I'm a young teacher now. A lot of people don't know. Okay. I've been in the school district going on my 7th year, and this will be my 3rd year teaching. There's not a lot of black teachers. Like, I can speak from my personal experience. In my 12 years of schooling, I had one black teacher my whole life. That's a male. So it's like
Man, you made me think.
I've had like literally one male black teacher my whole life. This is through elementary, middle, junior, high school, and college. I hadn't had one black professor in college.
Really?
At all.
I could believe that.
So it's like that's my determination now is to give back by being a teacher. I've seen mentors like Marcus Struthers and the Alex Graves and the Marion Jacksons and the James Stevensons. Like I can keep going. Like these are all black teachers that's in the schools now, and I have deep conversations. I mean, if y'all know Coach Wilson, that's the funniest motherfucker I'm around all day long. Shout out to the but man, like people like that. So it just goes to show you, like, black educators make a difference to our students by seeing somebody that's represented in front of them that's the same color. Like, we can connect better. And, you know, that's what I think about when it comes to that community aspect. And then, like I said, just our people giving back to the community. Like, that's not a lot. Like, we divide ourselves a lot, and you guys know about that. And that's where we got to bridge that gap. Man.
It's bad. I like what you said when you said that it's different people who give you different experiences. I'm going to give you a prime example, right? So me and him earlier today, we was talking. He gave me advice directly from him. The advice he would give himself, and it was perfect for him.
Right.
But I'm at a mature enough age now to know what he gave me wasn't for me. Right. And I was like, bro, I need you to give me advice for me. He laughed. You know how he laughs. Sounds just like his daddy. He laughed. He said, oh, all right, so look, this is what I think you should do. And he gave me advice as if I said it to myself. And then as soon as he got done, he said, yeah, that's what we're going to do from now on. From now on, tell me to give you advice for you.
My shit don't be working.
You want to know what's crazy?
Bro.
He literally told me what he said for him, but he added the steps that work for me, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because for him, fuck him. Fuck him,
bro.
Fuck them. Fuck that. Fuck off. Move on. All right, bro. I hear you. Yeah. But that
how do I do that?
Yeah. Not only will I do that for you, but yes, I will do that for you. But when he gave it to me, as soon as he got done and he made all the statements, like, you know, tell me to do that again, and I was like, bro, thank you. That's what I needed to hear. That's what I needed to hear. And I think a lot of times, and he's an advocate of this. A lot of the times we don't open up. So you give me advice, right? So I assume I'm older than you because I'm old.
Yeah.
I got gray, you don't. You give me advice, right? And I don't listen to you, man. Your book don't know what he talking about. Blah, blah, blah.
What the fuck he talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But if I sit and talk to you and break down where you coming from, because if I genuinely believe you trying to help me,
then you get a different perspective.
Yeah. Even if I ain't do nothing but take away the fact that you being supportive to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Appreciate your support, bro. You ain't got nothing for me.
Facts. And that's why you always surround yourself with good people. Like, that's one thing we talk about is your circle. Like, my circle real small. Like, I really got a couple friends that's my age, but the main people that I hang with, talk to, mentorship is, like I said, the Keith Wilsons, the Marcus Struthers. Like, that's my group that I look out for because I take that knowledge. You know, and I'm not saying I discredit my friends, but where I am in life now, I got an older mind, and that's just where I've always been, and that's how my mom raised me. Like I said, I ain't have that father figure I felt growing up. Like, it wasn't really present. It was there, but it wasn't what I needed.
I get what you're saying.
Like I tell people all the time, like, my mom raised me well, but it was things that I needed from a male figure in my life.
It's crazy. We was just talking about that earlier.
Crazy work, man.
Yeah. Man, shout out, you know what, man? Sometimes they get a bad rap, and we try to give them as much love as we can, man. Shout out to the black mamas.
Shout out to the OG.
Definitely.
You know, it ain't no disrespect to no other races, but right now I can't speak on no other mothers. My mother's black. I know his mother's black, so we speaking to them primarily.
Facts.
Right? Man, they had it hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, they grew up in a tougher era where you were seen and not heard. You were smacked around. Your lesson was taught through physicality. Oh, you don't get what I'm saying to you? Pow! You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And a lot of that stuff they tried to shield us from, and at the same time did their best to not make us toxic. You know what I'm saying? Because most black mamas are afraid of toxic men. So your black mama normally,
you got mamas that beat up men. So
I'm gonna beat up men,
bro.
Then turn around to me. You better not hit no more.
Not hit nobody.
Man, what? like, ma, it's okay for you to hit a man, but you tell me.
Bro, y'all know he used to make me mad. Your mama do something. She directly told you not to do. Turn and look you in your face and go, do as I say,
Man,
and not as I do.
Not as I do.
What she meant, though.
And you said that, but you said, you said I'm going to go to hell if I did what you just did.
I'm not doing it.
Say it again.
I'm going to look the other way.
Yeah, I ain't doing it, man.
I ain't seen nothing, Mom.
Man, as I got older, I started questioning. Go ahead. I can take it. I just need to know.
Yeah, tough conversations. Now you older, like, damn, Mom, why you say this back then? Like, tell me.
You hit that point yet where your mama told you a lot about life and you thought you knew it and y'all used to have them little bickering moments and now those points have come to that point you gotta call her or I call mine. But even in your head you just be like, man, my bad, Mom.
It's so crazy because
right. My bad, Mom.
Having a kid now is definitely that. Like something I call my mom like, hey, Mom, how do I do this? How do I do that? She'd tell me, but should I even see it now just by how I was raised? Right. Should I cuss in front of my mama? What? Like, and it's just how she is, how I was raised. So, you know, mothers, like you said, they very impactful, powerful. Like at the end of the day, as a male, and like I said, a young black male, I'ma always look for my mom at the end of the day for anything. And that's just how it is. Like, I go to war for my mama because I know what she did for me. So that's how I try to live and represent myself through my mom. So
y'all know I was raised. My parents were divorced, so they were split. But I was raised with both parents. So I'm blessed enough to say my dad was normally in my life. My mother was normally in my life. They may not have been the best of friends, but they made it work for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's amazing to sit and listen to y'all tell me the stories how you say the direction from your father figure wasn't what you were looking for and you found it in coaches. And then you say, I don't want to put words in your mouth. What do you say in that? And where do you stand in that?
I mean, same way. A lot of us really ain't had our pops there.
So you learned it through a lot of older males, through family and
older males. Actually, all of them, bro. Because they'll show you what to do, and some will show you what not to do. So you see somebody and they do something, you be like,
I be like,
ain't gonna do that.
And then you just tell me not to do this, but then I turn and see you do it.
Yeah, player, I ain't finna take that. But
they give you some logic, you 10. They give you logic, you like, nah, I know that don't make sense.
That don't make sense, dog.
You grown.
Like, man, I'm good.
But so just an accumulation of everything, bro. Women too. We do pick up stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, facts, man. Sierra Davis, big shout out. Yeah, Trio, man. Like, learned a lot from Sierra Davis.
We just translated and flip it into our own manly way. But
you know, it's crazy. A lot of things that we find attractive in women are some of the things we learned as youth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From those women we looked up to. Because it's like a comfort thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you smile. Oh, you got to smile. Because that one had a smile. When we talk to you, and then she hit you with that smile. You like, yeah, I like that.
Smell nice.
Yeah, smell nice. Matching,
yeah. You know, little shit, but you know, stuff that you look for later.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Shout out to the ladies, man.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies. Quit worried about broke dusty money. You consider yourself a mentor?
I do. Okay. I actually got my own mentor thing that I just started at the junior high. It was 3 years ago, and it was bonding with Bender. So it was something that we just came out the blue. You know, we was in a session with some of the psychologists and all of them, and we just sitting there talking, and one kid came up to me, and you know, I knew he had a rough family situation. Right. He kept saying man, Mr. Ben, I don't give a fuck about none of them, but when I'm with you, you know, I can talk to you. So she was like, hey, you thought about starting mentoring? I'm like, you know, I remember being brother to brother and going to all of these seminars and being in these rooms with a lot of black powerful figures. And I've always looked at myself as a mentor, even though I didn't have that title as a mentor, whether it was through coaching youth sports or even my own siblings, just wanting to live vicariously and them seeing me grow up and do the right thing. Right. So when that kid came to me and was like, man, Mr. Ben, this is what you do for me. And they were like, yeah, you should start. And we were sitting there bonding with Ben. And I'm like, man, they got a ring to it. So I started that for a couple years with a group of 4 or 5 kids. And I still talk to them through this day. And a lot of it was just daily checkups, just getting them out of the class, walking through the hallways, talking to them, because I can talk to them a lot coming from a single parent household and not having that father figure. And one thing about me is I never want a kid to live through my experience, but I can give you some advice of what not to do. You know, I hear a lot of kids say, man, fuck my daddy. He went in my life. One thing I would say is I would never say fuck my father, even though I felt like I wanted more of that presence there. My dad still one of the best things because I'm alive.
Yeah.
And to this day, I reach out to my dad. And like I said, our relationship's definitely getting better now that I got a son. But that's one thing that I try to get these young males to understand is never say fuck your parents because you only get one parent, whether I agree with what happened or not. If any one of my parents was to die, that should have hurt me deep down inside. So when I hear kids say that, I try to remind them like, hey man, don't ever speak ill will on one of your parents. You might not agree how everything went, but at the end of the day, that's still your parents.
Once you put it in the air, it stick.
Man, and you show your true colors. Like that's how you feel. If you say it
long enough, you casting a spell.
Facts.
A lot of people say it.
Facts.
Yeah, man. And you know what? Speaking from experience, you get it to a point in life. If you blessed to have them long enough, you get to a point in life where your relationship can change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And again, speaking from experience, it's a beautiful thing. And you know, you go through your roller coasters because sometimes you just not holding on to.
Facts.
Man, remember 19, you know what I'm saying? Because you're young, you're immature, you're trying to figure it out. And technically, you're not the leader of this.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of times it's real hard, especially looking at another man who you supposed to be looking up to like, bruh, why am I telling you?
Oh, God.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy you said that because, I mean, I used to cry being like younger, like, Mom, why my dad like ain't calling me for birthdays? Why my dad's not here more? When I was younger, I stayed with my dad. That was the crazy thing. I stayed out in the country with my siblings all during the summer to get all of us. But as we got older, we all went our separate ways. You know, they went with their moms. We all branched out, but it was still that piece of that father piece not being there. So I always used to, like you said, question why my dad's not giving me that attention.
Right.
But at the same time, I also think now, being older and as a man, I can reach out and do my part. Right. But I can't beg somebody else to reach out. Like, eventually, you're going to do what you need to do to be present if you want to.
Play your hand.
And that's the thing. Like, it's, you know, it's something a lot of our kids go through. They come from them single mother households where they ain't got that father figure. And you can see it by their actions, the way they talk. And it's just like, sometimes those kids you get a soft spot for. Because it's like, I'm not trying to be your dad, but I want you to know you got somebody here in your corner that you can talk to.
For sure.
You know what, man? I think sometimes it's hard to get across to the opposite sex sometimes. How important our community is for as a man. Like, the network I build is important to me. And because these are the people not I want around me, I need around me. Now, I'm not saying they got to be around you every day. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not 12 where we trying to chase the block every day, literally. You know what I'm saying? But I got a him. I got a you. I got a him. Where each one of y'all brings something different to the table. And I know, man, when I need blunt honesty, I know who to go to.
You definitely do.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
If I need to fix the problem, I know, you know what I'm saying? He may not give me the answer I'm looking for, but we gonna problem solve. He ain't gonna give up on the problem solving.
He gonna do it if you need to do it.
Now, if you come over there crying, all right, I'm gonna give up if that's what you got for me.
Man.
I'm gonna give up. Your 10 minutes up, my boy.
Get your soft ass out of here.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But I can already tell if I need some type of motivation. I know I can come talk to you like, man, I'm going through a thick over here, man, and I just can't see. You know what I'm saying? I can tell that in your personality. And so I don't think it's understood how important that is for us. And that as much as we want to be around y'all and as much as we want to build with y'all, it's just this little thing I need from over there. And I have to, not constantly, but consistently keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Because not only am I added to the pie, I have a duty to this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't, so he know me, right? He know if I get quiet, something wrong. I don't just be quiet.
You know, if you don't talk,
right?
You know.
But he know if I reach out to him every 3-4 days, he good. He ain't never gonna ask me am I good.
It's them tendencies you build. Like once you build a connection with somebody, they know you inside out. Like you said, they know your tendencies. This how I know you want to hit.
So look, when I'm good, what you on? And notice I just like him. But when I'm bad,
bro.
When I'm bad, and I ain't gotta tell him. He know. Yeah. When I'm bad. Where you been?
What's happening, my boy?
Yeah. Where you been? And when he come with that, all right, I can't hide it. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing, and it's sometimes that's hard to teach because a lot of from experience has been they do it within the family and they do it within the
facts. A lot of people look inside the circle versus the out, and like you said, a lot of that comes from comfortability though. Like a lot of people don't feel like they got people outside of their family members that they can console in or that won't turn on them. Because being honest, a lot of these kids, the people that they do look up to that's outside of the school system or even in the school system, they turn on them. A lot of these kids feel like they need that tough love where they gonna need somebody to cuss them out but still be there the next day. Like, don't cuss me out and leave because I know it wasn't pure. Like, you ain't really mean what you say.
You know what, bro? I got a problem with that, man. We keep talking about the hardness that the kids need. Man, don't no kid need hardness. They need consistency, and do they need discipline? For sure.
Definitely.
But who need hardness all the time? Like, you as an adult, bro, if I come at you hard every time, what is going to end up happening?
Our relationship gonna fall apart.
Yeah, don't nobody want to be talked to hard all the time and yelled at all the time. Even if you don't get the lesson 3-4 times, after a while, I just need to sit and stare at you.
Man, I come to learn, like, a lot of these kids just want you to sit and listen. Like,
that's it, bro.
Like, a lot of people don't fail to realize a lot of these kids, they are adulting themselves. Yeah. And what I mean by that, a lot of these kids leave home and they go to school. And when they go to school, they're in front of their teachers for 8 hours. When they leave them teachers, they going back home to an empty house. No parent there because they parent at work, which means when they wake up in the morning, they parent just not coming in, but they sleep by the time they wake up. Right. So you got kids that don't even have that interaction, so they just trying to console in them adults they see in a building. But I can tell you in the first hand, we do have people we work with and that we even see in our daily lives that don't understand that concept of kids need tough love, true. But they also need people that's going to be able to say, I know you had a rough day yesterday, but let's make today a better day. Like, you cussed me out, and I threw you to the side, and I said, I ain't doing nothing else with you. But, no, you can cuss me out, and I'm going to come back tomorrow with a new, what's up?
I'm going to be real with you. So, children who have had a tough life and get talked too toughly, sometimes they need that for them to understand where you at. Right? Thanks. So, if that child is, I don't want to use cursed out all the time, but if that child is cursed off all the time, you're going to have to get firm with that child to get his attention sometimes.
Facts.
But, bro, when I tell you, I'm not talking about my clan. Like, so not my nieces and nephews. That's different. But, like, I'm going to use him for an example. I ain't never got harsh with his daughter. I kick it with her. Every time she come around, I ask him, I turn into the biggest kid. Yeah, I act like I'm younger than her.
That's what it is. But
off top, bro, like, that silly dude. But anything I need her to do, I ain't got to raise my voice. I ain't got to... Hey, you know your dad probably wouldn't. And that's that. Or, hey, can you go do such and such? Or, hey, you probably want to get out of here because I don't think he's going to want you in here. Or, hey, is it time for you to go take your bath? I think he said 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to get tough. I ain't got to... Nah, he father. They dynamic is completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Weird shit.
Get your ass in the shower. My man just walked 25,000 steps in a day. He done rode a bike back and forth to work. He just came home cooked and clean.
Get your ass in the shower.
You get what I'm saying?
So our conversation different.
I don't have that. But for me, hey, I think it's time.
Tone is everything. You know what I'm saying? Tone is everything.
And I think a lot of times we as an adults, we forget to have patience for things. Facts. He don't have to always have patience with her, right? But if I'm going to interact with her, I don't need to do anything he doing. She already got that.
Facts.
You feel me?
She got
like
that
if he was
structure.
overly playful with her, I probably wouldn't play as much. She don't need that. Which he do play with her a lot. I don't want to make it seem like he don't. But. And so, no, I think a lot of times we forget children need multiple approaches. Facts. And if we all coming at it with tough love, that kid has really got a tough time. I know for me, if you ask me to do something, I'm probably going to do it 90% of the time. If you tell me to do something, I'm probably going to laugh at you.
And it's crazy, though, because it's crazy that we even having this conversation because you actually see that in some of those troubled kids. Yeah. Like the kids that cuss you out, tell you they don't want to see you, kick them out. But when you gone, they notice it. Man, where you was at, Mr. Bender? But you don't like me, right? But you asking where I'm at. Yeah. Because they want that presence of that adult there. And when they don't have that, then it's like their whole day is messed up because it's like, damn, this the person I look forward to actually seeing. And they not going to tell you
stress
that.
Him out, but he interact with me really dope.
But when they go home, that's the best thing they had all day. Right. I was in Mr. Bender class. You know, we going to have our days, but there is some, it's some respect there to a T.
Right. No, that's word. That's word. That's dope. All right. So I want to switch a little bit. We did mentors. Are there any aspects of masculinity that you find restrictive or challenging?
That's a good question, boy.
Whew.
I got some for
That's
sure.
a good question, boy.
Is there any?
Are there any aspects of masculinity that you find restrictive or challenging?
No.
Honestly, when I look at it, I would say no.
Nah.
But there is some things though, like when it comes to the stereo part, like you mentioned
There we go.
earlier.
Come on, we'll give
so
it to
like
us.
one thing that a lot of people say is like, man don't supposed to cook, man don't supposed to clean, like you know, man supposed to come home and lay up, and a woman supposed to do this. And that's one thing that my mom raised me on.
Facts.
Is I never look at a woman that type of way, because I'm a type of man where I love to cook, I love to clean. I come home and do the cooking. So you know, that's just me, and I can't speak for other men, because I know it's men that live in that mindset of a woman got to do X, Y, Z for me. They got to cater to me. I don't look for a woman to cater to me, because I've never been that type of person where I don't even look at it being 50-50. Like, if you can do, you can do. But, you know, we got to meet in the middle on some things. And when you talk about getting into that marriage conversation, that's really where that comes into perspective, because we got to see eye to eye. There's some things that you do that I might not do. But one thing that I know for sure as a man is I'm a cook, I'm a clean. You're going to get that off the top, whether you like it or not. And then, you know, that's just the conversation you got to have. But I hear that all the time, where people saying like, oh, you got to meet Mary right now. Like, there's a lot of things that come into that. And I see that with the people around me, marriage is falling apart. Man. You know, some good, some bad. But, you know, I want to get married one time and do the shit the right way. Right. Just being honest with you. Like, you know.
For sure, for sure.
What about you? You got any aspects of masculinity that you find... Ooh,
you talking to him now?
I am. Are there any aspects of masculinity that you find restrictive or challenging? Like, I just right back here.
Man. It's a tough conversation.
I hate the fact that we can't express the full crayon box.
Ooh.
Keep going.
So
we only can express the 8.
There we go.
Ooh.
8.
We can only express like just
it's 64
what's socially acceptable. We don't get to be true complete men, like he was saying. We like to cook. We the hearts. We like to nurture the kids. You know, like your son scrape himself. You know, you want to pick him up, give him a kiss, and let him know it's all right. You want to be able to teach from multiple different approaches. I don't want to just be hard discipline.
Right.
I want to be able to be the soft approach too as well, because that's the balance. Of it. It's nature. It's the nature.
It's affect this child forever.
Facts.
Hard masculinity is not just cutthroat masculinity. Men have a beautiful nature if we are able to express it. Right. And we held in a box for so many different reasons.
And it's crazy you just said that. Now it's making me think back on that conversation. As a father now, my son about to be 3. And I used to think like that all the time. Like, one thing about me is I have a hard time of expressing emotions. And it's not that I can't, but it's that fact, like you said, I feel like I can only express up to a certain point, or feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, one thing I've always looked at myself at is like, if everything ain't going good, I feel like a failure. And it go back to what you said, just having that soft side of, I'm going to be hard on my son, but at the same time, I do feel, you know, sometimes where, you know, he'll go to his mom all the time, and I'm thinking like, you know, that's not out of, oh, I don't love my dad, but boys tend to naturally gravitate towards their mothers, so I don't feel especially any type of way, right? And I don't typically feel that type of way, because I know as he gets older, I'm going to get all that. I'm like, man, take your ass to your mama, like, you know, but, you know, that's just what it is. So it goes back to, like you said, and I'm glad that you pointed that out. You know, it is hard for guys to express them emotions, because when people look at men, they think, oh, this is the dominant person in the house. You deal with the discipline, but at the same time, you know, we got a soft side where we cook, clean, you know, listen to me, sit down. I want the same things you want. So, you know, you're right about that.
But it's crazy, though. It depends on the gender of your baby.
It do.
Because us with daughters, we the total opposite, bro. We the most emotional.
Man, listen, y'all. I ain't gonna say it. His daughter do something to aggravate him. Shit. And he just said, look at her. Right? This is his version of the song. He said, look at her. And she be like, what? Da. Go on, little girl.
Going on, man. Going on.
When his son do it, my boy, own him. I mean, own him. Man. And I just be sitting there looking at him, and he'll start laughing.
See, I'm equal.
Crazy,
man.
No.
I'm not biased at all.
Yeah.
Like
How long it take you to get there, bro?
My daughter was my second.
Your second one?
So, like, it was like with my oldest, it was kind of super tough. Where I lessened it up a little bit, but
as you did it for her, you realized.
Yeah, I needed to do it for both of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I wish my parents did that.
Yeah, I'm definitely balancing more now that they older and moving around. But it's like shorty's like, look, it was.
You definitely have loosened up from them when they was itty bitty. Yeah, for sure.
So do it go back to the question of like that masculinity piece, where as a man you feel like you got more of that obligation to make sure your daughter is gonna be good, right, and how she look at you as a father figure?
I think with daughters, bro, y'all don't think that chart will work. You just use this
one. Okay, keep going.
I think with daughters, bro, like it can be a detriment if you don't catch yourself early, because you can over pacify them as a dad.
Well, they can't be told no.
Yeah, and for sons, it's the opposite. Like, that great one work, that one right there, that one will work. But for your sons, you can be overly aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's natural.
Right, it's just natural. It's natural for you to, like, even when you're around your guys. Yeah. You naturally, not aggressive, but competitive, combative, whatever y'all doing, you naturally that first.
Just as show hosts, the way we act with a group of dudes in the room, even how we sit, look how we leaning on the table. Bro, right. When we have women in here, we sit back.
Yeah, we chilling.
So you proper.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell my whole body be like this. Like, if you look at me, I look away like, yeah. But when she look at me, I'm engaged. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, for real, you're right.
Yeah.
That's mine. Like, my issue with the aspect of masculinity is the expectations.
Yeah.
So people like things that they have comfort in, so they want things to be repetitive. They don't want to be put in a box, right? And I'm not just saying women, I'm saying in general, right? Yeah. Prime example. So people who know me, when they see me, they expect me to be jolly and laughing, and if I'm not like that, it's something wrong. Man, sometimes I just want to breathe. Sometimes I don't want to entertain you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to be put in that box. And as men, we get... I'm not saying women don't get done this way. It's probably both ways. I can't stand being put in a box. I talk to a woman. I take the trash out the first time I come over there. I don't live here. The next time I come over there, she looking at me to take the trash out.
But you took it out the first time.
So look. Do I need to make standards that she's supposed to get for sure? But you don't get to put an expectation on me.
How come she don't?
So the first time she cooked for me, I ain't cooking no more. She need to cook.
Woo. Yes.
No.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
No.
Yes.
She probably can't cook better than me first off.
If you didn't ask her,
I probably don't want what she cooking.
How dare you have a requirement?
How dare you, bro?
That's all I'm saying. I know you being funny, but that's all I'm saying. Like, man, it's at the end of the day, man, I just don't like the stereotypes.
Just watch it for me.
I don't like the stereotypes. I don't like the way that even from kids, when they expect you to always be hard, and you start talking to them, they like, they give you that look. You like, man, shut up, man. Let me just do this. Come on. Or I just don't like that, man. Let people be people. I shouldn't have to put you in a box. They get, I shouldn't have to always be aggressive to get a point across. I shouldn't always not be able to tell you how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Here you go.
I think
it's what you give out, though, bro.
It is.
It's what you put out.
I think it comes with long days, too. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I work all day. I get up at 6 in the morning, get ready for work. And then I'm getting off work and going into a practice to 8 at night. And then I get home and I be irritated, frustrated. Mm-hmm. And I got to sit back and remind myself that I got to still separate that time from my family. Mm-hmm. And sometimes them feelings, though, come out as aggressive, but it ain't towards you. Right. It's just I've had a long day, and the expectations though is still for me to come home and give 110% and be Superman.
Clark Kent.
And while I want to be Clark Kent and Superman, I still had a long day, and I gotta have both. And I gotta weigh it out.
No, I get
and I still gotta know, even though I put myself in that situation. Like I made a commitment to doing this, so as a man, I gotta think and say shit. I still gotta say fuck that. I might be tired, but I'm finna go give 110% when I get home.
I'm gonna give what I give, and in a family situation for sure. I get what you're saying. My woman, my kids, I understand that. But I'm just talking in general. It could be as simple as you with your moms, right? Thanks. Your mama has expectations of how you're supposed to act as a man, and if you're not acting within those, she got questions for you.
And they gonna tell you.
Yeah.
But I think if you give that all first, and you stop doing that, I think that's where they had the most problems.
Right, because
if it's something you suggest and you do it, and then all of a sudden you stopping home, bro, what you doing?
Right.
You took this garbage out. What you mean?
Bruh.
Fuck you mean? You took this.
But then again, though, but that's just being a man, though, because at the end of the day, if you know you putting yourself in a situation, like you said, use the garbage situation, and you finna leave and you see garbage there, you gonna say, hey, I'll take that for you, because
you look at it
as a man, though, once again, to go back to that stereotype, as man, you looked at as you gotta take the garbage.
So here, I'm gonna lay my scenarios in here. So if I walk in there and I see that garbage full, I don't mind taking it out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we walked in here together, right? And I watched you look at your not my wife. You know what I'm saying? We starting out.
Yeah, we starting out.
Yeah. I see you look at your garbage. The last time I was here, the garbage was close to where that is.
Yeah.
And now I see you ain't took that garbage out.
Right.
I see you look at that garbage. I don't want to take your garbage out. Because I feel like you left that for me.
That's after you took it out the first time.
Now, I took it out the first time because I volunteered.
Of course she left this for you, fool.
What?
Don't leave your garbage for me.
What? Don't leave your garbage for me. So hear me out.
You show up on the same day?
And your garbage full because it's full, cool.
No, if you come every Saturday and it's full every Saturday,
that's what I'm saying. You giving my
But if I come on a Wednesday and it's empty, then we good.
Hear me out. So I came over your house on Saturday. The garbage was full. I took it out.
Yeah.
I come over on Sunday. I watched it build up a little bit. I come over on Tuesday. I see these 2 bottles sitting in the corner, right? Yeah. I come over. Now, next Saturday, these 2 bottles sitting in the corner. There's trash lined all on the top of that. Shorty. Yeah, you're just not taking your garbage out.
Yeah, take that out, bro.
Nah.
You've been at this lady's house 3 days.
4.
You done contributed to the garbage.
Nah.
If I'm there.
If I was there and that garbage got full,
and you spending time,
bro,
take the garbage out, bro.
I'm gonna cook it to the trash.
Bro, you the name 4 days.
We going on the. Hear me out. We going on the.
And you staying the night.
I was just there.
And you get some coochie. Take the garbage out, bro.
If the garbage full, no. If the garbage full in those situations, yeah. But wait a second, I just got something last night, and I took the garbage out. Yeah. And then you just cleaned up some room and built something or whatever you did, and I come back,
take it out again.
It's a full bag in them boxes sitting there, and you was like, yeah, I just got done with.
It becomes an expectation.
Oh, look, you gotta hit it with the. Hey man, you wanna help me with this? I got you. I'll help you with this,
bro.
This lady done cooked for you, took you out.
She took me out.
But that means
she flew me out.
She flew you out. I'm taking out every garbage in that house.
My legs got wild.
How many garbages you got in here?
You want me to get the bathroom?
I'm gonna take them all out. Your little waste basket.
Yeah, with your little bags.
One garbage, please.
We're going to do a full circle cycle of garbage.
Man.
My man said,
pull the truck up.
You gonna wait till they bring off the truck?
Pull the truck
That's
up.
Sloppy as a cop.
But that Tuesday 6:14.
At that point, though, you put yourself in a situation. You put yourself in a situation. At that point.
My problem is, and my problem with that is expectations that we place on a man. But I'm supposed to leave room for you just to. I don't feel like I ain't. That's hard for me at times.
No.
Because that's all I'm saying. It's hard for me at times.
We can't
because,
say that.
Bruh, look.
We can't say that, bruh.
I started, so hear me out.
I can't touch on that.
I started work today. I started work at 3 a.m., right? Then I came here, right? So I got to go back home. It's an hour away, right? So if I got home and I had a woman at the crib and she know I had this day and there ain't nothing there to eat, there ain't nothing there for me, right? And the trash full, yeah, it's tough.
Especially if she been sitting there all day. If she been at the crib
she worked
all
8
day,
hours. If she worked 8
if
hours.
she worked 8 hours, hell no.
No, I said there's nothing there for me. So mind you, I'm the type of person who you know me well. I always set stuff up. So I don't leftovers, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I get to the crib. We need the groceries. We need the groceries.
But she just worked 8 hours, bro.
I just work from 3 to 11. So somebody
both of y'all worked.
Hear me out. Somebody got to compromise. So on the days on the days I work from 3 to 6, I ain't say that. I come home at 6 o'clock. You ain't here or whatever. I go grocery shopping. I cook. I do whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's needed for the house.
Right.
This is my long day. I can't get no help. None. Bro, I didn't say she had to cook for me. I said there ain't nothing there.
If it's her day off, I got you. But if she done work 8 and you done work 12, nigga, y'all done worked.
we gotta do what's needed.
Bro, I'm gonna be close to. It is now 9:48.
Okay, you done worked 16. She worked too, nigga.
I didn't say, but you didn't hear what I said. Bro.
I heard everything.
It's a contribution to the house.
But she just went to work, bro.
Yeah.
She just went to work.
Same.
But at the
So
same
you can't
time,
do
hold
it?
on.
Huh?
At the same time, though, you also got to remember certain people have certain strengths, and I'm starting to learn that. Like,
for sure.
and hold on, but I'm saying
sure.
that's to a point
Yeah.
in relationships. Like, you got people that love to do certain things, so when you are building that, you gotta also understand your significant other. Like, they might not like going grocery shopping, so might be something where you gotta say, though, I know you don't like grocery shopping. Here go a small list. I need you to grab just this so we can get by for this day, and then I go grocery shopping on the weekend when I'm off work. And that's everything, though. That's laundry. That's cleaning the house. That's doing the yard. Everything is different. Like, it's stuff I don't like to do, and I know we got different strengths, and that's everybody in here. Like, we all got things that we good at, and we got things we don't like to do. So when you in a relationship with somebody, you have to counterbalance.
So I guess I got to step back.
You might have to.
No. From what I'm saying, I'm no longer interested in somebody who ain't willing to do that. Like, so compromise.
Yeah, definitely. If you ain't interested in compromise, then we ain't got nothing to talk about.
My man's no. When I say compromise, I'm not putting no gender role on you. You don't like to cook, you don't like to cook. I primarily cook.
Facts.
But I also need to know them days that I'm not available to cook. You gonna cook or have something for me ready.
At least DoorDash me something. At least DoorDash me something.
I want y'all to know this how simple I am. You could literally have me a salad there, and I'm ecstatic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But what if she forgot? What if she had a hard day?
My man's listen.
She'd have worked 8 hours. She'd have had a hard day just like you.
Right.
So she's supposed to put all of that aside to cater to you?
Yeah, because I'm gonna do it because we compromise. Now I'm not saying every single time. I'm not saying every single time. We all deserve. Wait. No, you was getting it.
No, you put your hand up.
I said, let's get it.
Yeah. You see it?
I just say, damn, I thought.
It'll come back. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna say to that though. What's the word I would say to that? It's hard for me to agree with that to the T because I come home and she like, what you want to eat? And I be like, I'm good. Like, because I'm just sitting there and I'm doing something. And I'm like, I ain't trying to force her to go do nothing. It's been a long day. Like, I know you've been through it. So if I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm good. Because eventually I'm going to get up and fix what I need to. And, but then she feeling some type of way. She's like, you not just ask your ass? And I was like, man, it ain't even that. Like, I'm just saying. Like,
so hear me out, though. In your scenario, you had time to get home.
I did.
You had time to think about what you wanted to do. You had time to execute. There was stuff in the house. In my scenario, I had none of that.
Bro, that's on you. That's on you.
So again,
that's on you, dog.
Communication is key.
That's on you. You chose to work all these hours.
Communication is key.
I'm going to sign up for overtime, then get mad because she ain't got me nothing.
But that's what I'm saying.
Married, that's something that we gonna have to come to the table.
I wouldn't be with somebody who wouldn't be doing that.
Like,
right.
Even on my end, like if you got the 16-hour day, I'm cooking.
For sure.
I'm doing everything in the
for sure.
You tired? The kids, they gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
I gotta let shower in the bed, fed. I'm gonna do my part for you. But if we both got the energy, I will do everything to be of service to you.
Same,
you can do everything to be of service to me. You can't lose.
Hey, and that's all I'm trying to say, bro.
You can't lose.
That's all I'm trying to say.
You gotta meet the middle.
Again, I said it's a compromising thing and somebody who willing to. And I also said I'm not expecting that every time, right? You can't expect it every single time. It's unrealistic. Like you said, if she had a bad day or whatever,
horrible day.
You had a bad day, man.
I don't expect you to do
what you need from me on the way to the crib.
On the way to the crib.
What you need from me.
These folks that piss me. YouTube?
YouTube?
So look, you said you gotta take some chick. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some on the way to the crib.
Whatever you need.
For sure.
But all I'm saying, bro, it's got to be a give and take. Because I've been in situations where it ain't been, and I ain't calling out no exes or nothing, but I'm just saying, I've been in situations
Call
where
him out.
I ain't gonna
call him out.
But you know what I'm saying? And it's something I'm learning, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I used to be the person who think I can outwork everything. Oh, she don't do that? Cool. Oh, she don't do that? Cool.
I can do it.
I got it.
Yep.
I'm cool.
And we naturally don't.
Then when it don't work out, I look up like, man, I did everything.
Hey, the strong friend.
Yeah.
That alter ego that we create.
Yeah.
That one, like when you a people pleaser.
Yeah. Bro,
That right there, that's a dangerous game. It's a slippery slope.
But as men though, I'm gonna be honest with you, we all typically had that side to us where we feel like we got this dominant personality where we're entitled to do everything ourselves. Yeah. And that's sometimes where we gotta step back, you know. We watch our mamas do it.
It's a step further. It's a step further. No. I bet you every one of y'all black mamas told you ain't gonna be dependent on a woman. You gonna be able to do this. Yeah. You gonna be able to do this on your own. So not only did we watch her, she told us. Yeah.
You need to be able to watch the toilet.
I seen my mama do all of that.
Let's dig one step further. After you got to a certain age, she no longer did it.
Nah, but she expected you to do. Well, it ain't even.
So now you've been told.
Like it was your house.
Yep, you was already doing house duties already.
Like you paid the rent, bro.
Why are there dishes in my sink? Somebody ate. Why you asking?
You ate. That's why the dishes in the sink.
Somebody ate.
You just ate.
Who's in my refrigerator? Somebody hungry. Somebody thirsty. Why you asking me these questions?
Crazy.
I would get smacked when she see me if she see this.
But we pick up the tendencies from our moms. I know me like I'm that same way. Everything I learned from my mom, I do that now. But I gotta take a step back sometimes and remind myself like that's what you gotta work up to. Like you know, I know what I gotta do because that's just me as a person. Right. But I can't expect that on everybody.
For sure.
You know, I tell my siblings the same thing. Like, we was raised a certain type of way, but you got to build your own personality as you get older and you get your own household. Mm-hmm. And you see, like you say, you and your significant other might come from two completely different backgrounds, so we got to compromise. Yeah. And we all learning that as men. Like, we got that alter ego, like you said, so.
No, for sure. Because, you know, it might be that dad walking the crib after all this. Like, man, it ain't nothing. I'm tired of this shit.
I'm tired of this shit, man.
I ain't playing
Don't say shit.
Oh, God.
It ain't towards you, though.
No, it ain't for sure. No, I wouldn't. I'm not that.
That's a good question, boy.
It is. That's a deep question.
That just ran, didn't it?
Boy.
That's a deep question, man.
You know, he was in charge of yours, so you got to yell at him.
Hey, it's cool, though. You know, sometimes that's what you got to process.
That's all right. Let's see here.
Big scroller.
Have you observed differences in how men and women seek support or deal with stress?
I do. Ooh, man. So I got this bad. I ain't even gonna lie. Typically, to me as a man, I typically gravitate towards my brother or older man that I've gotten comfortable with for that support. Mm-hmm. And I put myself in this bind where I feel like I can't talk to a woman necessarily because they don't understand. And maybe it might not be that, but that's how I think. So then on the other hand, when I look at it from a woman's point of view, I put it in my head already that women go to other women because that's who they comfort or confine in. And that's, you know, that role part that I see.
Okay.
And, you know, it's what it is. Like, I know I do it. So that's why I say, like, I naturally go towards my brother because I feel like I can talk to him more. He's open, honest with me, and I don't feel like that. Maybe just being honest, I think part of that is my past relationships. Like I don't felt like I had that piece where I can talk to my significant other and they understand me versus me feeling like I'm judged. So I instantly cut out that, you know, and then I wouldn't necessarily, because I talk to my mom too. Like, mom is mom. Like, I'm going to always reach out.
Sure.
Even if I don't want to hear it. My mom will tell me when I'm wrong, when I'm right. And I look at her and I say, okay, mom, like, you know, okay.
That's probably the only like, know that's consistent.
And that's consistent.
And normally give you what you need to hear.
Hey, it's my mom that told me a lot, and I'd have looked at it like, all right, ma. You know, hey, all right. I ain't going to argue with it. Because I get it.
Mama's the only woman in your life that's really gonna give to you without the requirement of anything else.
Say that again.
That's the only relationship we're gonna get. Our mamas, they the only one who they the only one who give unconditionally to you without you having to return it and reciprocate any type of energy for it. Mm-hmm. So when we lose, like if you lose that bond with your mom, if you like. Man, we feel it.
Oh yeah, you definitely feel it. You definitely
that one hit the hardest.
You definitely feel it.
That hit the hardest for sure.
It's definitely like you said.
Look at him. Look at him spinning, riding spinners.
They don't stop. Nah, I like that. I was absorbing.
Stop. Nah, that's real.
Your mom, man, they tell you your mom. They always say a boy's mom is his best friend, and I'm learning that as I'm older. And like that's the truth. Like I feel like I can console my mom in anything, even when I don't want to call. I know if I call, she gonna have an answer. It might not be what I want to hear, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna leave from that conversation knowing two things: I better fix what the fuck I messed up, or I better make a situation do what I need to make it right, even if I feel like it's not my fault or whatever it is. So like you said, your mom's is always that person you gotta console in. Like you said, like, that's gonna be the one woman that never turn on you.
Like
never
turn
on
you. For sure.
Like with daughters and their dads, it's like that.
Daughters and their dads, like that's the thing. As a man, it's hard coming between a daughter and her dad.
Especially when he
know how hard a daughter gotta burn her dad for her dad to cut her off?
Vice versa.
Ooh, man.
Vice versa. Ooh. So
a dad is a daughter's best friend. That's something as a man. That's another thing you gotta gravitate and learn from. Is
that was hard.
That's
for me
a relationship
kid,
you can never break, and it's okay with that.
So part of the reason I was thinking of what you said is I was trying to compare both parents, and growing up it wasn't like that. Growing up was exactly like you said. Mama was the one I could go to, but at that time she was still growing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She wasn't a mature mama she is now. So sometimes it'll come back on me. Sometimes she'll think about it, be like, "Oh no, I'm finna tell you up because you know what I'm saying? I thought about it." You know what I'm saying? So you learn like, okay,
time to sit on.
Yeah. I had some time to simmer, and the belt got close.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
But no, what you say makes sense. And then
Perfect sense.
From my experience, me and my father, when I tell you, like, me and both my parents clashed early life. I was really resentful for a lot of what I thought was wrong. Shout out to therapy. You know what I'm saying? And I held on grudges, and then I wasn't who they wanted me to be in moments, so they held grudges. And me and mom, even though we fight, she eventually turned into that emotional support. So I know if I get soft, the world is tough, tear up an eye,
Facts.
Mama dropping all that. Now she may bring it back up later.
Yeah.
But as we going through in that moment,
understands.
Yeah. Beat your ass later, but
yeah,
I'm gonna
like
hold you right now.
You gonna get that call at 6 in the morning.
Sure. You okay, baby?
You remember? You good? Yeah, you good? Okay. So you had said, no.
Yeah.
But Pops is starting to turn into that.
Yeah.
Where it used to be, it was you had to hear about it. He had to be hard, and now and I think it's because I've proven that I'm a man. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all the homies now.
So that's the homie. So as y'all say, a daughter and his father is turning to me and Pops.
Yeah.
When my sister goes through whatever she goes through, and I'm not even finna put all her business out here, right? But it's turning to me and Pops.
Right.
I think with boys and dads, that's like that later.
Yeah, we got to that point where we both like the true
it's
old
like
man,
that.
sitting on the porch.
It's that nurture piece you talk about.
Yeah.
Like younger, you typically favor your mom, and as you get older and you start, like you said, because I start to see it like. When kids start acting out, the first thing the mom say, go to your dad. Yeah. And you start naturally seeing that relationship start forming because fathers start becoming firm and they start realizing a mother can only do so much to a point. You start building that, like you say, relationship, that trust, but also that respect factor, knowing my dad will fuck me up if I do something wrong.
But something as simple as like, a couple Fridays ago, I popped a tire. I don't know how I popped. Like, literally just ran over something I ain't see, popped the tire, money was tight. I mean, it was tight. And I didn't have any access to money, right? And so I was like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. I sat there for like 20 minutes. I'm at work because I drive for a living with property inspecting. And I'm like, man, let me call Pops. I know he worked right over here. He was like, how long you say you sat down on my way? You know what I'm saying? But when he got there, I expected to hear the whole, what did you do? Why did you? He just looked at the time. You ran over something good.
You ran over something good, boy.
I got this. You ain't got to pay me no money back. I know how it is. Sometimes you got it tough. And it felt good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, but I mean, and I'm not saying it like to brag, but it felt good, and it made me want to. As soon as I can get this back to somebody, I want somebody to know how this feels.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Don't call me if your time.
I went in the room similar situation. Like I told you, I never had that real close relationship. And my son's birthday was just passed, and first time my dad's been there. So when I seen him come in, I looked and I'm just puzzled on the grill, like, damn, my dad
They
here.
be
And when I went into but when I went into the house, it made me fall in tears, bro. Because I was like, I remember growing up having that hard relationship, and just the fact you showed up in that moment made me feel everything in me like, damn, like it felt good,
right?
You know, gratitude, like peace. So it's
I want y'all to also remember how hard we said the mamas had it, the daddies had it as harder. And I was so as I said, our relationship has changed a lot, and I'm able to talk to him more. So I ask a lot of questions trying to figure out who he is because I can at this point. And my father told me, he was like, my father ain't never hugged me. Why do you think I hugged you as a kid? That felt weird.
Man.
What? Yeah. Every time he reached out to me, why are you hugging me? I had to learn to hug y'all.
That's crazy.
Oh. He said my father ain't never wrapped his arms around me. My father never told me he loved me. And I was his favorite child. That's crazy.
Yes.
So then when you hear something like that, you be like, dang. Maybe I was tripping as a kid. You know what I'm saying? And so, so I definitely say to you, man, if that relationship is starting to grow,
definitely.
You got to start asking questions.
Man.
Water it.
But I know, like you said, though, one thing that we forget, parents parent how they came up. So one thing I'm learning, my dad is one of the oldest siblings, so I see how he felt the parent piece to his siblings.
Yeah.
And that's how I am to my siblings. And now I got my own kids, so I'm starting to see it trickle down. Like when I had these conversations with my brother, like, man, you remember we was in the car and dad told me if I break your toy, you're gonna whoop my ass, and I broke your toy. And like we sit in the car laughing, who in here, and my dad would tell me like, this is what I got from my when I did this. So if you pass it down, so like you said, it turns full circle. What I said at the beginning of the show, and it's always good. Like you don't dwell on the past moments, you dwell on what's the future holding. And I can't be mad at the past, but I can fix right now. I got a son, and right now I'm focusing on making sure he got the greatest relationship with my dad, and while I'm building, because
that's their second chance. He can't change what has already happened to you, but he can stop it from happening to your child.
Facts.
Granddaddies of the year,
man. Grandmas too.
They pull up,
man.
Them daddies pull up, bro.
I'll take a granddaddy,
Oh,
I take my losses,
Yeah,
my losses,
Moms had hard lives, man.
Yeah.
Facts.
And it's crazy because they don't know how to open up. They wasn't taught to talk. We the generation who's learning how to talk. They ain't talk to their homies like this.
They need
But that's therapeutic though, right here. Just being around other men, being able to talk. A lot of times, like you said, women talk about y'all can't express y'all feelings. Sometimes you can't express it to a woman. You just need to be in that comfort space of other men who've shared similar experiences, and that's how you get through it.
Well, plus also sometimes we speak different languages, right? So what I say is direct, and then how you talking is going around. You know what I'm saying? It's more. You're talking in an emotional realm, and I'm trying to grasp what you say, but there's no straightforward line in what you're saying, and you looking at me like I'm a boy to you, and I'm not. I'm trying to get. I just don't understand.
I told your ass that ain't my
he in the back. But you know what, man? It's dope when we can find a common ground. And today's show definitely wasn't no attack on women. It wasn't no attack on no men or fathers or mothers or just an open dialogue. And it was dope. Definitely dope. Man, we had like 5 questions and they went good.
Yeah, man, we didn't even get through it.
You all right with us?
You all right?
We can write a book.
You brothers came here and showed out today.
Double good. Hell yeah.
And you know what's crazy? I knew I didn't have to write a ton of questions today. I don't know why I didn't.
Man.
You got it, boy. We got it.
NBA. I'm asking all three of y'all.
Let's get to it.
I got one question and then we moving on.
I bet.
Top 5 players going into the next season.
Top 5 players.
Yep. And what you expect?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't say top 5, but I'm gonna list 5 that I like and I want to see. So moving forward, I'm obviously gonna say LeBron. I'm not. Hold on, now I'm gonna tell you why. I'm about to tell you why. I'm a diehard Kobe fan, but I respect LeBron as a man and what he's doing and how he's transcending the game. One thing I'm learning is you can be this superstar and carry all of this, but at the end of the day, he's a person. And one thing, like, I don't expect him to go win us a championship, but I expect to continue to see what he's doing in his community, like how he's affecting millions of kids and he's dominating. So, I do expect my Lakers to win a championship this year. Yes, I say win a championship because I think we can do it. I just think we
Yeah,
gotta
that
get a
shit
couple
over
pieces.
with, bro.
Yeah, all right.
That shit over
come on, man.
with.
We was just missing a center, you know. That's
That
it.
shit over
We was
with.
missing a center.
Never been to play in again.
Second piece, man. I like Anthony Edwards, man. I think he young.
Yeah, man.
He's exciting to watch.
He's transforming the game. I'm excited to see what he's gonna do this year. Ja, man, I hope Ja come back and can get back on track. Yeah. It's just unfortunate, but like you say, sometimes we got to go through a situation to open our eyes up. You know, I'm excited to see Zion this year. I think he's gonna have a breakout season. He's coming into form, hitting the weight room real hard.
From Atlanta.
Oh yeah, Murray.
Yeah.
Murray. That's gonna be a big addition.
That's all they needed was a damn point guard over there.
Facts. And then on a young end, man, I like Wemby. I'm excited to see what him and the Spurs gonna do this year. I ain't a Spurs fan, but man, they building a powerhouse.
Yeah, they got Harrison Barnes and Chris Paul.
Harrison Barnes, and they got a couple other pieces that they got. But yeah, they're my five. I'm excited. Like I said, I can say that about a lot of different players, but them just a few that come to mind that I like.
That's a good five.
Definitely a good five.
What you got, my man?
Top five hoopers right now?
Best top five next year. What you expect from him or looking for?
It's hard.
Jordan's son, that's probably my go-to.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
He named Aunt Ja, and he named them.
Yeah, that's your five?
I gotta throw LaMelo Ball in there.
I like Melo.
He another guy who he's just different.
He's fun to watch.
Like he's fun, he's creative, he kind of clutch, bro. Like he
just ain't had nothing around him.
Yeah. Shout out to Black Father figures,
man, bro.
My boy,
man, bro.
LeVar Ball.
They criticized that man.
LeVar Ball, crazy. Black Father figure.
LeVar got his kids paid.
He got 3 boys in
and I hope,
just being successful.
Yeah. I hope LiAngelo get a shot this year, man. Like I just really hope he get a shot.
I watched him.
He had a couple shots.
He's
decent.
He's the best shooter out of the group, man. He's the best shooter. I think he got to get a chance.
Defense is atrocious.
But we in a time now we in a time
now. Lonzo had defense.
Hold on, we in a time now though where the whole NBA is ferocious on defense. Let's be honest with you. The whole NBA is ferocious on defense.
My man, looks, I can't agree with that.
How? You got players that's paid to score.
Hear me out.
Points.
Can you hear me out? Just let me hear me out. Hand check is gone.
That ain't the player fault though.
But you telling me ain't no defense. I'm telling you what you're comparing it to.
Go ahead.
You're comparing it to something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hand check is gone. Illegal defense is gone, right? So that man on man, it's faster.
Definitely.
Most people dribble with both hands. Most people can shoot the three. The post game is gone. So there is no more back to the basketball trying to swipe it. That's a lot easier to defend than it is when you got somebody like.
So once again, LiAngelo Ball is a shooter. So for him, he would fit perfect, I think, in an NBA system. He just hasn't got that chance to. So when we look at players like
tell me somebody who's as atrocious as him.
He said atrocious.
He's atrocious
on defense.
LiAngelo Ball,
Max Strus.
Man, there's a lot of them.
You think
he
so?
Shoot all them threes. And
man, there's a lot of players in the NBA that can't play defense, and they solely good on
offense. It took a long time to learn how to play some defense. I get what y'all saying, but his switch off defense.
But we saying he hasn't had a chance though to develop. Like he's been thrown into G League system where you got all young kids anyway, and he hasn't been on an NBA roster where he's working with those top NBA trainers to develop those.
And I'm not arguing that, but on the same route, he took that route instead of going to college.
No. He didn't take that route. He made a bad decision that put him in that position.
I'm not arguing.
I'm just saying because if he wouldn't have fucked up and he would have went to school, UCLA, and played a full season, I believe he would have got drafted.
Because now he's showing towards a higher quality of players. Yeah. So I'm
just saying it's not helping him right now. Like you said, in G League, he's not able to show what he can truly do. Being in the G League with younger players, that's not again
in the G League. His defense still ain't good.
Decisions.
But we talk about a player like a Maxwell Lewis, like all these players that's made an NBA roster who's the same exact. Maxwell Lewis defense fucking sucks, but he's made a Lakers roster, and what did they do? Reassign his ass to the G League.
he ain't stole.
But he ain't. That's what I'm saying. That one decision made a difference in his career.
Yeah,
and I'm not disagreeing. So it's just like Ja. Like everybody know this transcendent player Ja is, but I'm be honest. I feel like a lot of players say, "Well, Ja gonna come back." Nah, and it's the face of the league. Well, not the face, but people looks at him as the next best.
You asked me,
player.
Ja, the face of the league until you do something else. You got one more.
But I wouldn't say that. You know why I wouldn't say that though? Because Ant had a chance to show what he can do, and he's did just what Ja did, but better in my opinion.
Well, to be fair,
I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
But better.
You're right. There's no argument. You're right. And was on a better team and showed out. You're right. I'm not arguing that.
I don't think that Memphis beat.
Yeah.
LeBron is the face of the league.
No, I'm not even saying that because LeBron is.
That's why I'm talking about
when we talk about the young players.
Oh yeah, the up and coming.
If Ja didn't get in trouble, we're not even talking about Anthony Edwards. Let's be honest. But because Ja got in trouble, it opened a window for the world to see another star show what they can do, and now be the face of the young group that's in the NBA. We're not saying that Ja not Ja, because Ja gonna do Ja things. Man. But right now, when you hear the world talk, it's Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
now,
Ja what you got right now.
Yeah, Ja gonna come back and try to take that spot back to say, no, I'm still here. And I think they both gonna show those flashes of the NBA is in great hands.
Bro,
the NBA is in great hands.
That's the best thing we can say today. You got anybody they missed?
Hell no. But Paul George, I like to see him in.
You want to see him in Philly?
In Philly.
Okay.
And Paul should have went to LA. Man.
My only problem is
DeRozan in Sacramento.
They both screwed the Lakers.
But I do want. I didn't know Paul George. No offense to him.
No, the Lakers messed that up.
They did.
Yeah,
they messed up.
I don't know how we didn't get DeRozan.
Yeah, we should have had DeRozan. But no, I think DeRozan gonna fit good in Sacramento. I think
for sure.
I think they needed a closer. And then I'm being honest, I think Sacramento need to stop playing around and start Malik Monk. I'm being honest, I think Malik Monk need to be starting.
The only problem is your defense you got to give up.
Off that bench,
that's true.
You give up a lot of defense to play
both of them
at point and shooting guard.
That's true.
With him and Fox.
Yeah, him and Fox.
Yeah.
What was I finna say? I forgot. I'm looking forward to seeing. I know this finna sound crazy because I'm not a fan, but I'm looking forward to see what these young Bulls gonna do. Derek White ain't got. I mean, not Derek White. What's his name? White. Kobe White. I'm not a Bulls fan, but I'm excited to see what Kobe White gonna do.
I can't speak.
After I did,
I can't speak.
I don't expect a lot from Philly because it's only one ball. Maxey needs a lot of shots. Embiid needs a lot of shots.
I would say I'm excited for Lonzo to see how he's gonna come back and play.
They haven't even said he's playing yet.
I think he's gonna play. He's healthy. He's back. They ain't said nothing. They
haven't cleared him.
I think Philly's gonna be straight though.
No, I didn't think they cleared him.
Because they had to shoot them shots. It was just them.
You think that's what it was?
Yeah,
it could be.
It was Embiid, Maxey, and them.
Yeah.
Cold. They got. I mean, on paper they cold.
Yeah.
I think he gonna help Philly a lot. I think Philly gonna be a
I'll give Eastern Conference Finals type.
OKC, I really expect him. I'm expecting OKC to show back up.
Nah, man, I think
New York.
OKC.
We gonna act like New York didn't get better.
Gonna be okay. They gonna be okay.
I'll give him next year.
I can see OKC making it to maybe second round.
Yeah,
second round.
I expect them to stay where they was at. I expect them to stay.
They good though.
But they did just get defense. That was huge.
They did. With
Giddy was their weakness.
Nah, I won't say that now.
They was tearing Giddy.
They got Caruso back.
They got Caruso.
They defense gonna improve a lot.
Yeah, that's why I'm expecting more.
Definitely.
Giddy was giving him an offense. I think Caruso was giving him more defense.
Giddy gave them that offensive. No, I wouldn't say that. On the second team, yeah.
So all right, time to play a game because he finna act.
That's crazy.
Time to play a game. Are you on? All right. What'd you pick? Clear skin or edges? I don't remember.
Edges, boy.
Versus game, bro. Ready?
Bet.
Alright. You playing again?
Oh, of course.
So then I'm gonna ask you this one because this came from his.
Bet.
Edges or clear skin?
Edges.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I say clear skin. We say clear
edges.
Skin.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Edges. My skin fucked up.
Right, so
ain't nothing I can do about that.
Andy hot fries or Chester hot fries?
Chester hot fries.
Andy Caps.
Andy Caps,
nigga.
Chester. Chester, that yellow and blue bag. Nah, I like that. That's that. Andy, man. There's something about that blue and that yellow bag. I don't know.
That's Andy's.
Buddy on that.
That's Andy's.
No, that's Chester.
Chester's is the yellow and red.
No, it's Andy's then. Yeah, that blue and that yellow. That's Andy's.
They got the hot fries and the cheese fries.
I like the cheese fries.
What about the
But they just had some
hot shit, the regular.
They call fire fries or something like that, right?
Andy's just came out with the ranch fries. No, they fire, man. I just tried them the other day. I gave my son the other half of the bag.
Man, I'm trying to get away from junk food. I'm doing, man.
Me too. I don't really keep. We don't keep it in our house no more.
Don't tell Chris got me something doing that.
Yeah.
I'm losing weight, Chris. Get off.
Yeah, we don't keep that in our house either, man. We get away from junk food.
I got problems. Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon?
Cartoon Network. I was a Powder Puff person. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why. Growing up,
JoJo.
I used to watch Powder Puff Girls in the morning before school.
He was their brother, and they was beat.
Yeah, man.
Every
Mojo gonna put a bank deposit to get his ass for.
He'll pull up though like he was ready. He pulled up ready every time.
Had his gun.
And got his ass beat, bro.
He be that robot.
Fuck up.
Damn.
I don't know, man. Doug. Hey Arnold.
Yeah, I think Cartoon Network got it over.
I like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Just some of them.
I'm a real
Nickelodeon. Yeah, Nick was cold, but
hell no, I can't. I wasn't with because Nickelodeon 27.
Okay,
Nickelodeon though now is more so a lot of podcasts, more so like them interact. Now I will say That's So Raven. So you ain't got Disney on there though. But I'm saying
I purposely put Disney
but Disney is
more money.
But hold on, but that's my childhood was that Disney
Disney?
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. That's so.
You saying Disney?
I'm saying Disney. I'm knocking them off instantly. But if I had to choose, I would say Cartoon Network because of Powder Puff Girls.
For sure.
That's the only reason I say that.
I don't know.
Johnny
Tsunami. Woo!
What was the old dude that had the dog? Courage the Cowardly Dog. Now I like Courage the Cowardly Dog. I had to get real in tune.
Ed and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie, I like.
It was Ed and Eddie was cool.
Cartoon Network.
Facts.
All right, yeah. It's tough. I got to boy. I can't pick. We was drinking. I'll take a shot. I can't pick.
Yeah, tell you take a shot on the next one. On God. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah. Take a shot, bro. I
got you.
Kill it too. Hey!
All right. I put children. That's supposed to say chicken. Chicken ramen or beef ramen?
Chicken. I'm a chicken person.
Shrimp.
Chicken.
But you gotta pick one of these.
Chicken.
Chicken.
I like both of them.
I know fire, dog.
I mean, I can make it do. I'm a chef, I be in the kitchen, so I whip it up anyway.
Yeah, so it ain't simple.
Throw my cheese in it, add some seasonings in it.
It kind of
chicken ramen,
noodles and noodles.
Beef ramen.
Chicken and beef.
How you cook your noodles?
Easy.
I put them on 4 minutes in the microwave.
4 minutes in the microwave.
Let me tell you why. Hold on. Let me tell you why. No, wait. I'm gonna tell you why. With my noodles, I can't overcook them because I don't like soggy noodles. So when I put them in there for 4 minutes, they break apart. They look crispy, but they tender. And when I get it with the fork, I can turn it. But when they soggy, I can't do it.
You don't put yours
I can't do it.
Not at all.
I used to put them on the stove.
I got it on the stove.
I used to too. I sure used to.
Pre-season.
No, you can still do that. I take some seasoned salt and pepper and put it in there when I put it in the microwave.
By the time y'all boil that water, we'll be eating.
Man, I be eating. Ready for my second pack. Ready for my second pack.
Crazy.
Air Force Ones or Air Maxes?
Air Force Ones.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Big boys.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
just got my first pair of Air Force Ones last year. The white and pink ones.
Okay.
I got them with a Nike outfit but I'm saying Air Max because I don't really wear Air Force like that, but I like Air Max for sure.
I'm wearing Forces, but Air Max.
Yeah, Air Max
that was
for
high
sure.
School era. That's off Nelly, off top.
Easy for me.
97.
Bro.
The ones I have.
Most.
Yeah.
It ain't too many I don't like. I mean, it took me a while to grow into some of the new ones.
I just started liking Air Max, bro.
I love Air Max.
I like Air Maxes, but...
Bro, and not only...
They got me hooked on Air Max.
That's what it is.
Yep. I'm moving away from it, though. I'm moving to a lot of Nike Frees now, though. I don't know why I like Nike Frees, though. Like, that's my whole closet. Whole closet.
Last one. Your kids or shower?
What you mean by that,
you
though?
You either your kids.
No, I want to know what you mean, though.
You tell me.
You tell me. No, there's a reason that question is there because when you say a shower, you saying me get in the shower or me cater to my kids. I'm gonna always cater to my kids first,
so
then take a shower. No. That's not what you're saying.
That's what all this is.
That's not what you're saying.
You picking one.
Are you saying which one is more important? Like
once you pick one, you can't do
my kids.
So once you pick,
I only got a son, but they want to be kids, so my kid.
Okay, you funky.
Oh, a shower, dog?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what context do you mean by that? Like, is it in the moment or a long time?
Let me help you. I know it's stressing you out. I went on the internet and I found this question.
Okay, I would say.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna rephrase it.
They told me your kids versus shower, and I type your kids.
Which one is more important, your kids or a shower?
You can only have one. The other one has to go.
My kids.
Okay.
I'm being honest with you.
Funky. I mean, the kids, of course, but
no, you can't make a butt. He said you can't make a butt though, so you got to make a choice.
Oh man, this is just stressing out. Look at his face.
Yeah, because
so which one you gonna pick?
You.
But he said though, you gotta pick. So you'll take a shower over your kids. He didn't say what the situation.
One gotta go. I just said that.
One just gotta go.
So one gotta go. So that's what I'm saying. Which one would you say? He didn't say what the situation was.
Of course, we picking the kids.
There you go, your kids.
Yeah, but goddamn, no more showers, dog.
Funky, no bad.
I'm gonna be a funky nigga with my kids. Gonna be straight.
Be a funky dude.
Yeah.
I just wanted y'all kids to see it. That's all.
Loophole.
No showers, no baths.
But take that.
No baths.
You said no showers.
My kids
on that bullshit.
I gotta go with my kids.
You a funky good dad.
You ain't gonna say. You ain't say I couldn't go jump in the river.
We finding some water somewhere,
You said no shower.
You funky. What he say you? What he say you? Calling you raggedy?
Raggedy about No, I'm going to jump in the river. You said no shower.
You can't clean your ass.
No.
Okay. Next question.
You got any events coming up?
Man, I don't really got no events coming up, but I do got anybody know I got a back to school drive I do every year.
Okay.
And then I got my own scholarship, the Bender Foundation scholarship. This will be my third year doing that. So
how old you gotta be to
really, I give it out to 2 Kankakee high school students, so I'm bringing that back. My back to school book bag drive I do every year. I get about 200 book bags and donate them to kids in the community. I go to one of the local elementary schools, so I'm looking forward to bringing that back, man. It's different though when you get older and you get your own family and house. Priorities change, man. I just had a great thing. Anybody that know me know I do it big for my fireworks show. I started that 6 years ago. If you follow me on Facebook, you can see the videos. But I tell myself, I think I got one of the best independent fireworks shows in Kankakee, if not the best, in my opinion. And the videos speak for themselves. But I know. Hey, listen, one thing is I keep it small for the family, but it gravitates toward everybody else, So it's always been. I mean,
that's what you, bro. You hit the show.
It's always been though, for real though. Like it's always been something that I aspired to do. We grow up a lot of times where I grew up having the big family cookouts. Going to family reunions. Before my grandma passed, we used to go to her backyard. She had a big ass acre in Hopkins. We used to set tents up. So I wanted to bring back that family thing. One thing about me is I'm a family oriented person. No matter what I'm doing, I'm gonna make time for my family. That's how I always been. Because I know if my family around me, then we good. I don't gotta depend on going nowhere else. I'm cool with just being at home with my family, doing something, because that's what we can laugh, make relationship. Life too short, man, and we seeing that losing people every damn day. At one point in time, my family lost 3 people within 2 months. Nice. So and they young, they want the older ones. So as time come, you start to look back and think like, damn, old times meant a lot. Like even to this day, if you don't know me, shit, my family's the Benders and the Lillards.
I already know when I saw the name. I know y'all got your own road.
I
you talking about?
What we talking about here?
Everybody knows.
Man, I remember what Pembroke Day used to be like. Going out, they had the big stage set up out there. And we had a lot of gospel singers all day long. So I'm seeing, I want that stuff to come back. Right. And I just want my son, to be a part of something, knowing like this shit. We very family oriented.
This is what we are, right.
So I do everything with my family. They'll tell you, like, it ain't one moment
Shout
where
out to all them
I'm not trying to do something, man.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Definitely, man. Benderville. You don't know about Benderville?
Definitely a lot of them, for sure.
A lot of them.
Shout out to y'all.
I think the girls and the boys, you got to get your last name Bender. You
can't
take your daddy name if it ain't Bender.
Bender boys and Bender beauties, Bender.
Shout out to the family, man, for sure.
Definitely.
Respect.
Family, everything.
What you got coming?
I shout out to the Smitty Drive. Check my Facebook.
Shout out to the Smitty.
I'm gonna share it again. What ain't the drive? It's dodgeball.
Okay.
What you got, bro?
Don't worry about it. I already knew it was gonna go out. Speaking of Pembroke Day, I'll be DJing Pembroke Day. One of the DJs out there.
When?
No, it's not. August 24th is Pembroke Day this year, I think. Okay. I'll be at Tracks every Saturday and Looney being every Friday. Come holler at me, man. Pull up. Pull up.
Yeah. I'm not coming. Cut the show.
Hi, man. It's good seeing you, big dog.
Nah, it's good seeing you.
Always, man.